Hello students, you are welcome to another tutorial by Brain Boosters Tutorials. My name is Ibukunwa. Today we are going to look at coefficient, and this topic is for GSS1. Coefficient is a number or constant, for example 5, that is multiplied to a variable. Coefficient is a number or constant multiplied to a variable or variable with power in a 10. Coefficient is a number or constant multiplied to a variable or a variable with power in a 10. So for example, coefficient is the number or constant, e.g. 5. 5 is a constant. 5 is a constant because we know the exact value of 5 that is multiplied to a variable, e.g. x. X, we don't know the value of x, so x is a variable. X can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 1 million. Or variable with power, that is like x squared, x raised to power 3. So that's the meaning of coefficient. Coefficient is a number or constant multiplied to a variable or variable with power in a 10. For example, 5x. 5x means 5 times x. 5x means 5 times x. 5 is the coefficient of x because 5 is the constant while x is the variable. 5 is the coefficient of x because 5 is the constant while x is the variable. 12x. 12x is 12 times x. 12 times x, and 12 is the coefficient of x because 12 is the constant and x is the variable. 12 times x is equal to 12x. 12 is the constant and 12 is the coefficient of x. 2 over 3x. 2 over 3x is equal to 2 over 3 times x. 2 over 3 times x. So 2 over 3 is the coefficient of x. 2 over 3 is the coefficient of x. Then minus 7x. Minus 7x is equal to minus 7 times x. Minus 7 times x. So minus 7 is the coefficient of x. Minus 7 is the coefficient of x. Find the coefficient of x in the following. This is example 2. Find the coefficient of x in the following. 23x minus 4 over 7 minus 4x over 7. 23x minus 4x over 7. Let's look at the solution. 23x means 23 times x. 23x means 23 times x. Therefore, the coefficient of x is equal to 23. 23 means 23 times x. Therefore, the coefficient of x is equal to 23. Minus 4x over 7. Minus 4x over 7 is equal to minus 4 times x all over 7. Minus 4 times x all over 7. Therefore, the coefficient of x is minus 4. The coefficient of x is minus 4. This is so because minus 4 is directly multiplied to x. Minus 4 is directly multiplied to x. So the coefficient of x is equal to minus 4. Example 2. Find the coefficient of xy in the following. Like I said earlier, xy represents a variable. So x can be 5, y can be 10. So we're looking for the coefficient of xy in the following equations. Number 1, minus 6xy. Number 2, 41xy. Minus 6xy, then 41xy. Minus 6xy is equal to minus 6 times xy. Minus 6 times xy. If you are going to solve it, you have minus 6xy. You are going to first expand it. So minus 6 times xy is equal to minus 6xy. Therefore, the coefficient of xy is equal to minus 6. The coefficient of xy is equal to minus 6. So minus 6 times xy is equal to minus 6xy. Therefore, the coefficient of xy is equal to minus 6. Second example, 41xy. 41xy. So 41xy is equal to 41 times xy equals to 41 times xy. Therefore, the coefficient of xy is equals to 41. The coefficient of xy is equals to 41. The coefficient of xy is equals to 41. So let's do a recap. Coefficient is the number or constant multiplied to a variable. Coefficient is the number or constant multiplied to a variable. The constant here, example, is 5. Any figure, any number that you can point out, that is 5, 6. In an equation, like we have 6 times 2. 6 and 2 are both constants. So that's the meaning of a constant. So multiply to a variable. Variable can come in the alphabet like x, y, z, p, a, b. That's the meaning of variable because we don't really know what they stand for. So for example, 5x is equal to 5 times x. 5x is equal to 5 times x. Therefore, 5 is the coefficient of x. 5 is the coefficient of x. 5 is the constant, while x is the variable. 5 is the constant, while x is the variable. 12x is equal to 12 times x. 12x is equal to 12 times x. So 12 is the coefficient of x. 2 over 3x is equal to 2 over 3 times x. 2 over 3x is equal to 2 over 3 times x. Therefore, 2 over 3 is the coefficient of x. 2 over 3 is the coefficient of x. Minus 7x is equal to minus 7 times x. Minus 7x is equal to minus 7 times x. Therefore, minus 7 is the coefficient of x. Minus 7 is the coefficient of x. Find the coefficient of x in the following. 23x minus 4x over 7. 23x is equal to 23 times x. 23x is equal to 23 times x. Therefore, the coefficient of x is equal to 23. Therefore, the coefficient of x is equal to 23. Minus 4x over 7. Minus 4x over 7. Minus 4 times x. Minus 4 times x divided by 7. So minus 4x now is equal to minus 4 times x divided by 7. The variable x is only attached to minus 4. Therefore, the coefficient of x is equal to minus 4. Since the variable x is only attached to minus 4, therefore the coefficient of x is equal to minus 4. Another example, find the coefficient of xy. Find the coefficient of xy in the following. Minus 6xy. Minus 6xy. This is equal to minus 6 times xy. Equals to minus 6 times xy. Therefore, the coefficient of xy is equal to minus 6. The coefficient of xy is equal to minus 6. Then 41xy. 41xy is equal to 41 times xy. 41 times xy. Therefore, the coefficient of xy is equal to 41. The coefficient of xy is equal to 41. You can practice with these questions. Determine the coefficient of x in the following equations. 29x minus 14x over 23 minus 25x. You can practice with these questions. So this tutorial is brought to you by Brain Boosters Tutorials, and this is our WhatsApp line number here. You can always chat and call us, and I will employ my students, to just always make sure that they study and read their books regularly, as this tutorial is for GSS1 students. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel by just typing Brain Boosters Tutorials on YouTube. Brain Boosters Tutorials. You see us live there and watch our videos. So this is what we have for today. I'll see you in the next class with a better topic and a nice topic for you to enjoy. So good night and remain blessed.